My future mother-in-law was mad that I was choosing a fake blood to be the flower girl at my wedding. She began crying when I told her she was free to skip the wedding. I am marrying my high school sweetheart. We decided to tie the knot after nearly 7 years of dating. I genuinely love him, and thankfully, I get along with most of his family, except for his mom. She is continuously nagging at me for not giving her a grandson. I know this may be harmless, but my fiancé has repeatedly told her that she already has a grandchild. My baby girl 5 is my best friend's daughter. They sadly passed away. She was my godchild, so it only felt right that I should take her in and bring her up in a way I knew her mother, my best friend, would want. Recently, we have begun getting bridesmaid dresses, etc. We both decided to make our newly found daughter a flower girl. She loves flowers, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity to help her feel like we took her as our own. At a recent family gathering, my fiancé's mother has nonstop been horrible to my baby girl, let's call her Ellie, saying things like, "I simply don't understand why an adopted child should take the place of a true blood," which simply made my blood boil, along with the many other comments she made. I pulled her to the side, asking her to tone down her comments, knowing how much this meant to Ellie. She kept saying I was being rude to my new family by making someone who has nothing to do with me. I immediately snapped, feeling outraged by her comments. Ellie is my godchild, and I will always care for and love her. She seemed hurt at my words, but I didn't care. Immediately taking me and Ellie out of her house when my fiancé came home, he was confused, as his mother had said I was being verbally abusive towards her and making threats. I did no such thing. A few days passed, and Ellie was upset when she noticed we hadn't seen her cousins, who were staying with my family. Shoving all my anger up my ass, I finally decided to try to apologize and head to her house once more. All was fine until I heard a horrid scream. Rushing up the stairs, I saw Ellie crying whilst my fiancé's mom was standing screaming at her while holding her teddy, which her mother had made. They are inseparable, and I know how much that means. Even washing the teddy was a struggle, and I immediately snapped at her again. She stood embarrassed as the whole family gathered. She then gained confidence, saying she was upset that I had chosen fake blood over real blood. I was upset watching Ellie cry as my husband grabbed the toy, taking her away from the heated situation. I finally had enough, saying if she has so many problems with being the flower girl, she might as well skip the wedding and just join us for the reception. She began crying, and I did feel bad, but I wasn't going to take back what I said. After leaving the family, I told my husband to tell me to apologize, and they aren't been messaging me since what I said was harsh. I find that bogus, but whatever.